How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Creator's Process. As you know, my name is Jaden, and right next to me, I have Julie. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
That's good.
Nice having you here finally after lockdowns, everything.
Yeah, so many delays on lockdown and just all the build up to it. But you know, hey, it's a build up for a good interview, so you
Definitely,
know.
we made it.
Exactly. So once again, thank you, or Dankeschön, for inviting me into your into your home and taking the time to interview me about about your process when it comes to being a creative.
Yeah, I'm very grateful having you here and finally having this interview and sharing the space today with you.
It's been an amazing experience, and like as I said, like just such a beautiful spiritual vibe in this area. So you know, it's absolute. I feel honoured to be in here. So thank you for that. And so I guess for people watching at home, tell us what do you do with yourself when it comes to the creative arts?
So first of all, I'm a human being. I create, I paint, and I love. But primarily, I'm an art therapist. I'm a yoga teacher, and I'm a jewelry maker. And besides that, I'm doing a lot of performance. I have been dancing belly and jazz in musicals like Cat Musical in Chicago, but now I'm going more into burlesque and African dance. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. You're just trying everything out.
Yeah.
That's absolutely incredible. How long ago what was the first of all, like what was the first thing that you started, and how long ago was that when you started and jumped into that?
I started, I think, with dancing. I think dancing was always an art form I always love. It's my culture. We dance at home more as we speak. We eat and dance. So the first time I went to belly and jazz, and I was dancing quite professional until 17, until I realized belly and jazz was nothing I really aligned anymore because of body shapes, and diversity wasn't really a place where I wanted to be. So I started to travel, and I always wanted to be a yoga teacher. When I was small, I always was fascinated about India. So then I went traveling, and then I became a yoga teacher, and then I was living 3 years in Asia and lived as a yoga teacher there. And then I study art therapy. I have a bachelor in art therapies. And then I always wanted to create jewelry. I already started jewelry making when I was younger, but I never really sell. I just give it to people. It's like, this is a piece of mine. And now I met this beautiful housemate of mine. She's from Chile. She was living here in the space, and she started doing macrame. And one day I said to her, I cook for you and you're gonna teach me macrame. And then she was teaching macrame in this space on this couch. And then I felt it was the right time to start with it. And then I created Bloom, my jewelry brand. And I'm really grateful I started this. And there's so many more things to come. There's always something you can evolve, especially in a creative space. I'm really into wellness and holistic healing. So I'm gonna start doing my massage therapy course next year. For Lumi massage, it's very sensual energy healing massage as well. So it's always something you can add on top and blossom into this beautiful flower one day.
That's amazing, and I love that you've taken the word like bloom and kind of created a deeper meaning into it. So there's like it's not just a name of a company. It's actually there's more depth into it. And I think that's incredible that you've taken the time to choose a title to really represent what you're trying to do, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. And as someone who's bought an anklet from you as well,
it's my
pleasure, and I absolutely love it. It's just good quality and just absolutely amazing. So thank you for that. And it was like I've seen so many other of your jewelry pieces, and they're just absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Like what is the process of creating them, and what is the inspiration? So like when you're creating a piece of jewelry, is there a starting point? Is there like...
So I feel like everything's starting with being aware of your surrounding and living your life. I feel like my creative process and my inspiration I get by fully enjoying life. Like open all my senses, smelling, touching, doing all the things I enjoy and also things I might don't think I enjoy, just jumping into it. And with my jewelry I really inspired by nature and also inspired by the people I created for. So all the pieces I create specific for a person, I always meditate and think about what I think about this person, which color, which design. So I really want to create intentional pieces and a small business, and everything is handmade, and macrame takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I feel like the first step is just like explore, like being alive, explore different shapes, different colors. And if I go outside, I feel like there's so much art around us and we are art to each other. So I feel like I get inspired by people and by nature. Yeah.
That's amazing. So like every time someone orders a piece of jewellery, that jewellery is made specifically for that person. So there's not like one of the same piece. It's always jewellery created for that specific individual.
Exactly. Because I just wanted to create something uniquely for the person and something that people only there have specific. And yeah, so I created only pieces. Obviously you can create, I have some pieces that are similar in my shop, like chakra choker, but it's mostly I surprise people. And I'm really happy that you said like, Julie, just surprise me. So you allow me and trusting me to create something uniquely for you. So I'm very excited when people say like, surprise me. I was like, yes, this is something I just opened my mind. I was like, what I could do for this person. So give me a lot of space to be.
Absolutely. It was my pleasure to say that, because like I think for me, I love to see when you give that person that opportunity, go like, I'm asking for your services, and I'll give you how much you want, and you just go crazy, create something amazing. And I think that's amazing how you, like, as you said, that you want to create something that person can go, no one else has this specific piece, because it's an individual, it's in a way a rarity. Exactly. It's only one of a kind, and I think that's amazing that you wanted to do that for your business, create something that people can take away and go, no, you know what, like I've got something that's just made for me, and no one else can't really have that, so I think that's absolutely beautiful. So and congratulations on such a beautiful company.
Oh, thank you.
It's okay.
Start blossoming it, but it's slowly getting there.
Absolutely. And I'll definitely be sharing the links around. Like I always try and promote your business and all that sort of things. It's such a beautiful business.
I think I can speak for everyone here who's listening. We're very grateful to have you and spreading all the message and supporting. So I really need to shoot out you as well here. Not only
thank you. Yeah. Oh, it's my pleasure. Yeah. It's now you got me.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's like there's just so many amazing creative people out there. So it's our when you see someone doing some amazing stuff, for me it's I go, come onto the channel. I want the spotlight to be on you for this episode. So we gotta support each other as well during these times. I think that's incredible. Well said.
We definitely need to be for each other there, supporting each other, small businesses and art. And there's so many beautiful creators out there, and it's a beautiful platform to push them a little bit into the light. They're already in the light, but just give them a little bit of support and love. So we really appreciate it.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I think it's been the biggest honor of my whole photography career. So, thank you for that. And so I'll ask you this, because I like to ask this as a question, because someone who does, you said you've been getting into burlesque, you do life modeling yourself and all that. Was for you, like when it comes to nudity, was it something that you had to learn to be comfortable with, or was it something that you've always been comfortable with?
I feel like I always was very comfortable being naked or being naked around other people. So it was something so naturally. It's a lot of society are very disconnected from this very natural arts form. So for me it was supernatural and very empowering to just allow myself to be naked without any shame or judgment what other people think. So it was for me very easy to just get naked and that's happening. So it was a very natural process. There was never thought like, oh, this feels not right. It just felt super natural, and I feel like being naked should be very natural for everyone.
It's a natural form. At the end of the day, everyone has a nude body at the end of the day. It's like, I think, as I said to you before, for me, it's the same thing, you know, being naked is as natural as me wearing clothes, you know?
Exactly.
And it's like, I think that's amazing that you've always just had that attitude of just feeling comfortable with who you are, and I think that's so beautiful as well.
Thank you.
I guess, you know, I forgot to actually ask at the start, because people are probably wondering, oh, where is Giuli from? So where are you from originally?
So I raised in Germany, and both of my parents have a different heritage, but I would say I'm German. So for me, it's like, different cultures, but I'm raised in Germany. So
Yeah, and as we were talking about before, we filmed this, Germany has such a very open and just accepting community when it comes to that sort of thing. So I'm guessing that was a regular thing that was around in Germany.
So I feel like in Germany, especially in European culture, being topless on the beach, something very naturally. But I never really questioned that when I was young. It was just natural, seeing boobies or seeing a woman naked or man topless. So I feel like it's more common in European culture, definitely.
Yeah. It's definitely, and I remember reading somewhere, because that's where originally I think nudity or nudism came from, was European, wasn't it? Yeah. So like, it's something that, you know, when you go there, and I think I said this to you as well, when I first went to Europe and stayed there for a year, I was, you know, I was able to experience that community, and I was just like, it made me go, well, it's such a, why have I been so shut off and been realizing that, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a body at the end of the day that shouldn't, you know, it's so weird that back at home, like, we're judging each other for like what we look like and all that sort of thing. But then here in Europe, it's just everyone's like, no, you know, we accept you for you at the end of the day.
Definitely, and I feel like we women want also tan titties, so we need to like put the shirt up and need to get some tan down up there. So I feel like but obviously not everyone in Germany be on the beach completely comfortable, open, topless, but there are more beaches and more community up there where you can be naked, and it would be nice to find it more in Australia, having more naked community where, you know, there's a beach only for being naked. So because it's so normal to go naked into a water, so
that's exactly it. And I think that's amazing. That's incredible. And how long ago did you move to Melbourne?
So I moved to Melbourne, I think almost 4 years ago. So it's been a while, but also I'm a traveler, so I live overseas long and on off traveling. So, but I call Melbourne my home those days. So it's a place where I put some roots in and try to blossom in my creative space. So definitely blossom. It's always a word.
I love that. It's amazing. And do you think that, like, through the traveling and living in different places that it has made your art creating and all that, made it a bit more stronger with what you are creating from what you created, like, let's say 5 years ago to what you're creating now? Do you think it's developed because of you traveling around?
It definitely, the people I met inspired me in so many different ways. I feel like traveling is one of the biggest teachers for me. Meeting so many different places, different cultures, and different smell, different food. So it's all really absorbing everything into my body. Obviously, through traveling, I needed to give up dancing for a bit, because obviously before I was dancing ballet and jazz, and I was dancing a big musical. So I knew when I give that up, I choose myself to travel. So I knew that dancing gonna be the second place in my time now, but it also allowed me to open new doors, because there's so many doors we don't know even there exist. So it was good to like let it go a little bit dancing. But now I'm in Melbourne, so I have a primary living place that I can start dancing again, and it's the right timing for me, because I really wanted to change my dancing style and what kind of direction I wanted to go. So I really needed this traveling just for myself, to just get to know me, and because art is a reflection of yourself. So you know, and traveling gave me a space to just really like be and explore, absorbing different people, different minds. So it really influenced my art and also the way I'm being creative.
So it seems like when you took that time away from dancing when you were traveling, it actually, as you said, opened doors to other things. So in a way, it's like that actually helped you being versatile in all these different things.
Definitely.
Seems like that was a really big impact on
definitely,
doing that. That's absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
That's all good. And so with because you say you do dancing as well. So you said burlesque, ballet, jazz, and was
African dances.
Dancing. Like, do you have like a favorite style that you work with, or do you think that just all of them are
So for me, it's always going to be African music. Obviously, there's something is chanting into my soul, into the roots of my culture, like, you know, the essence of my being. I feel like drums, the music, the people, the vibe is always going to be African music. There's always something going home. Always warms my heart. Ballet and jazz is something I totally appreciated. I've done it, but it's something I'm using the techniques for other styles, but I don't miss ballet and jazz anymore, because there was a time where my body shape first not fit in, and there was too much trauma in the scene to be certain ways, so I felt like it was not healthy for me. So I really not even look back to that. I'm just really happy that I learned all the techniques and all the stuff. But burlesque I started this year and I really enjoy it. Finding different techniques as well. I'm trying different classes, so it's definitely something because I really want to connect my sensuality in my dances. So burlesque was a beautiful form to put it also in my dancing, like my sensuality, being nude, different costume, different roles. So I really feel like it definitely tuned into my music times when I was dancing in musicals, like dressing up. I love dressing up. So
who doesn't love dressing up? That's incredible. Like, first of all, I'm really sorry that you did have those traumatic experiences with those through those other experiences. Like, I can imagine that would have been really difficult. And I think that I also really love that you were able to, because you said that through the other dances that you were able to use different aspects of that and bring it into other dance forms. I think that's so cool, because, you know, you're kind of in a way combining and creating your own dance form.
Exactly, like my own dance form, all combined with all the different flavors, I guess. Yeah,
just putting it in a barrel, mixing it around, and just
nice chew. Yeah, definitely.
Magic. I love that. That's amazing, because, you know, like, so many in a way, so many art forms have been created before, so why not create your own? Create your own style.
Definitely. My friends always say, like, I should do like an African boomba style, like salsa African, and this is my workout kind of thing. So it's just like, at the end of the day, just do whatever makes you happy and joy, and listen to the music you enjoy, and just move however your body wants to move. There's no right or wrong. So I feel like same with burlesque is just being present on the stage, just feeling yourself on the stage. No matter if you do the step right, it doesn't matter at the end, until you have fun on stage, you know. So I feel like coming back to this place of joy with dancing.
So in a way, just do what you love every day, and just make sure that you put your heart and yourself into it in a way.
Definitely.
It's great advice. I think that's what we all should be doing when it comes to just creating art in this community. We should be doing it for ourselves, you know.
Definitely.
Just and, you know, if everyone likes it, cool. You know, people don't, then, you know, you don't need those people. No negativity.
Definitely, because art, you know, there's always depends on the perspective on each of us. Like some arts like, oh, I don't like this, but some other like it. So never be attached to anything. Like, just allow yourself to be in the creative process. If someone doesn't like your art, that's totally fine, until you enjoy it, to do it. And there might be one person who cheer you up, and that means the world to you. And that's what I always said, even if just one person orders something from my shop, it's already all what I wanted, you know. There's no like limitation or something. You know?
Absolutely. And no, I 100% agree with you. Like, I've been doing that same attitude with my own work. Like, if you are able to reach out to like just that one person, where people, like, even like with these videos, like if people are watching these videos and have been impacted by them, and it's like, then
you want it.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Exactly. You know, you may have like one negative comment or one like bad thing said to you, But then, you know, you just need to outweigh that with the positive that, you know.
Exactly,
that
and a negative comment is a positive comment because it's just still bringing attention to your art. You know, you still looked at your art, you still clicked on your video, so it's like you still support your art kind of way. Even if it's a negative comment, it's like, you know, it's like something you can't control, and learning that some people doesn't like your art because art can be it is very personal. And when people tell me, oh, I don't like these dances, you know, it's totally fine. It's just something I enjoy and I think it's beautiful. So, and there's always going to be people who might dislike it, and it's cool. That's fine, you know.
Unfortunately, in our days, you're always going to have, unfortunately, people who don't like what you do. But at the end of the day, I think you're always going to have more support than dislikes. But I like that way that you put it, where it's like, in a way, that negative person is actually helping you out because they've still looked at it. But no, it's true in a way. Like, it is very true.
Because a lot of people who put hate out there, they're actually supporting those people, because even a hate comment is a successful comment, you know. You still watch it, you know. It's like, it's very a negative energy behind that, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, he watched your video and he might think about it later, or it will impact it in the near future. It doesn't matter.
I love that. You have such a positive vibe towards it, and I think that's absolutely amazing. And, you know, definitely keep spreading that positive vibe that you've been doing. And even with talking with you myself, you're full of positive and just full of light. So don't ever change that. I will say that.
Thank you. Second to you.
Oh, yeah. And so I guess as a final question, so like you were talking about, you have some things coming up. Like, what are some of your future projects? What are they going to be including?
So I'm definitely going to launch my online website soon with my Bloom Giuli. I'm still doing everything over social media, and I'm quite fussy, so I want to make everything looks perfect, but perfect doesn't exist, so I just need to put it out there. I guess whenever I feel ready. So it's gonna be more live gigs. It's gonna come a burlesque show again. So every 8 weeks we're having a burlesque show with the Maison Burlesque. So I always going to be teaching dancing with Verma Vouloir and the other gang. So I'm very excited about that. And soon going to be yoga classes again. I'm doing a lot of woman circle lately. I'm organizing a blooming sister circle in a regular basis. So I really want to bring women together. So this is going to be like a new project I started recently, and the next time will be November full moon. So it's always going to be something, art, dancing. You will find me on stage, live modeling as well. I'm gonna live model with Peter Pan. Like, we're gonna do Tinkerbell and Peter Pan theme, so you're gonna find me there as well.
Sounds amazing. I love that you're trying to as well creating these support communities for everyone. I think we definitely need to do that, especially during this time, you know, instead of, you know, feeling like we're apart. Let's keep creating these communities together, and, you know, I think that's amazing. So I want to wish you all the best with that. And, you know, I look forward to so many amazing projects together. I think it will be pretty awesome. Yeah,
I'm looking forward as well. There's so many beauty. We don't know about it yet, but we are open, I think, to receive anything love and new challenging. And I think I think it's going to be a good year next year, so I'm very excited about it.
Absolutely. 2022 hopefully is,
let's
just keep looking forward. But no, I want to say once again a huge thank you, or a Dankeschön, for talking on the channel about your process and your inspirations when it comes to your company and all that. And I want to wish you all the best with all your future projects.
Thank you. Same to you. Like, I hope, shout out to you as well. Like, hope that you be successful with your YouTube and live modeling. And you know, you're already such a kind and delightful person. There's only good things coming to you, and I hope for you the best as well.
Oh, well, thank you. No,
you're welcome.
It's just amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yes, please, everyone, thank you so much for watching today's episode of The Creative Process. If you want to check out Julie's work, I will leave links to everything down below. Go and support Bloom. Go and support everything she does. Like I said, let's keep supporting the local community. Let's keep supporting each other through this hard time, because, you know, let's spread positivity, no negative. you know, like, let's just keep pushing and let's keep creating, you know, let's just keep doing so much positive stuff.
You're the other half. Yay!
Let's keep doing. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.
Bye.